I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Green Arrow issue number 36. The Queen family is about to reunite under some really terrifying circumstances. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. So, picking up from where the last issue left off, Oliver Queen had joined forces with his mother Moira to try and salvage what was left of the Ninth Circle's ship, only he was left to drown while his mother absconded with all the gold. Well, geez, now she's certainly not getting that Mother of the Year coffee mug, is she? Now back on land, Ollie's lawyer is still trying to find an impartial jury for his upcoming criminal trial. The only problem is, during his drunken dickhead phase, he pissed off pretty much everyone in Star City, be it sleeping with their sister, running over their dog, or just, well, throwing up on them. Even the comic's writer, Benjamin Percy, is no fan of Ollie. Look at him, he's right here. Right there, bottom left. I love it when creators show up within the pages of their books. Now, luckily, with the help of Fife and a submarine, Black Canary is able to drag Ollie's almost drowned body back to safety. Canary is happy to see Arrow, and she even gives him some much-needed CPR, and when she knows he's fine, she also hoofs him in the balls. In kind of a, hey, that's for leaving, but this is for coming back kind of thing. Man, they have a fun relationship, don't they? You know who doesn't have a fun relationship, though? Broderick and the Ninth Circle, because they send Shadow to assassinate him, and she does. Yeah, wow, Broderick. Basically, the longest-running villain this book has had since it started all the way back in DC Rebirth issue 1, and now he's gone. Admittedly, it's right around here, too, this issue starts to go off the rails a fair bit. You see, Moira's got the gold, but she also has Merlin on her side. Merlin had left Diggle's side to come find her. And that's because Malcolm Merlin still, after all these years, has a huge boner for Moira Queen. Why? Because TV show, that's why. And now he's willing to help her out with her Ninth Circle problem because reasons, even though the Ninth Circle had hired him to do a hit, which he failed. And then he tried to get Green Arrow to join him on the dark side, which also failed, so now he's doing this, which will help him succeed in neither of those other goals. In fact, as we discover, even Moira's ultimate plan of trying to pay back the Ninth Circle with their own money so they won't kill her proved to be kinda stupid. They say they were gonna get the money back anyway. Broderick is already dead, Oliver Queen is going to jail as far as they know, so all they have left to do is kill her and call it a day. Shadow shows up to do the deed, and we actually get a moment of these two acknowledging their shared history with one another and loving the same man. Also, now that we know Moira was also cheating on Robert with Merlin at the same time he was cheating on her with Shadow, this whole thing feels 100% more soap opera, and it also makes Kill Machine feel not as good. Green Arrow and his team shows up. He makes a funny crack about how this is not how he wanted his new girlfriend to meet his mother, and then they begin to wonder, whose side are we actually on in this fight between bad guys? A big fight breaks out between all the factions, and it's right around here we realize Moira, despite being shown as a white-collar corporate villain up until now, she can actually fight very well. In fact, she even hurts Black Canary, one of the greatest hand-to-hand combatants in the DC universe, in a fight before eventually firing an arrow at her son, which she can also do. Only she ends up hitting Emiko the Red Arrow by accident, and it's right around there that the comic winds down. So that was Green Arrow, everybody, and even though this comic starts pretty strong, it really started to lose its steam by the end, as all the different villains and all the different motivations start to get quite muddled. There was definitely a feeling of, hey, we gotta wrap this up, and when we stop and consider, Green Arrow has more or less been following the same one singular storyline with the Ninth Circle since the DC Rebirth started. I can see why the writer maybe felt some pressure going into 2018 to, kind of get this done as quickly as possible and also try to tie up some loose plot lines like the one with Merlin. And I mean, we're still not done. The Ninth Circle is still out there. We still need to have Oliver Queen's criminal trial. I just wish this story took its time, because I know this series can be so much better than it was right here in this issue, which is why I can really only give this one a 5.5 out of 10. So that was Green Arrow issue number 36, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to take a closer look at some of these other videos I've been working on. And you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you'll always know when new videos are coming out next. And as always, if you like what I do and are feeling in a supportive mood, please check my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and podcasts before anyone else, and you can do so for only as little as $1 a month. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.